Right, as promised, a behind the scenes, down and dirty mini video of how we created one of the images in February's Big Shoot experience. Well, by the power of televisual magic, here's the picture. And hopefully I'm now back in the room and you can hear me and see me. So, this was a simple picture. Basically it's just birthday speed lights, but we've used a couple of very clever tricks and techniques to get the effect that we wanted. The fill light is being created by the natural ambient illumination, so we're dragging the shutter. The accent light, as I've mentioned, is a birthday speed light. We'll look at that closely in a second. And the key light is a birthday speed light, but it's how we've dealt with it that makes the difference. So come with me and I'll show you the accent light first. Okay, so having metered the ambient light and decided where the fill should be, we're now looking at our accent light. As you've seen, there's a piece of wrought ironwork in the fabric of the property, and I've used that as a cookie, a calculus, to shine my light through to create that spattered light effect on the wall. It's a simple birthday speed light, not with a CTO, but with a full orange gel on it to give it that deep, rich colour. It's also worth pointing out down here, I'm using the new Manfrotto Nano stand. One of the big advantages is I can put the legs this way, or indeed spread them out so I can fit the speed light where I want it to be. That's metered at just under f2.8. With a gel, the less light you get, the deeper and the richer the colour. So that's the accent light. The magic that this is happening or giving is by going through that piece of ironwork that creates the spattered light pattern and the shadow. So that's the accent. Let's have a look at the key. Okay, so we're now looking from the back of the picture forward towards where we shot it through the open door. We've seen the accent light, we're now going to talk about the key light. And the key light is the main light in the picture that gives direction to the subject. It's the key to the picture, hence its name. Now, model was stood about here, and again it's a birthday speed light, but you mightn't believe that because the light is so low in contrast yet directional. So we've obviously used a modifier of some sort, but it wasn't a traditional modifier. If we come and see from the model's point of view now, what you can actually see is we've used a piece of frosted glass to diffuse the output of the speed light. And this has done a couple of things for us. Because there's clear glass in as well, it's given us texture within the image, so we've got more specular highlights and more diffused parts. But it has invariably and generally diffused the picture. So let's just have a look again, follow me through. Let's just have a look, just to prove what we've got. We've got our speed light going through the door, but what I've done is I put a barn door on from the Portaflex kit, the Damian McGillicuddy Portaflex kit, to stop the light spreading, hitting the magnolia wall and generating too much flash output through the door. Everything has to be controlled, and the bottom line is very simple. Sometimes it's what you don't light as opposed to what you do light. And as you can see, we've got a quarter cut CTB gel on there just to take the warmth and the colour out of the picture, hitting the subject, which juxtaposes it against that beautiful, rich, warm accent light with all that orange, making your eye draw more towards the subject. It's all about simple tricks sometimes. So that's it, as promised, a behind the scenes video from another Big Shoot experience. I hope you've enjoyed the explanation as much as I've enjoyed shooting the picture. See you next time.